nice and tall, Pilates first position. So that's first, use a little ring. Use rings for a little stretch. Just put it behind your head. Here. So it's like face of the skull, kind of in that curve of the neck. Maybe slightly above it. So it's actually not, I am mistaken. It's on the curve of your neck, not in the curve of your neck, it's on the curve of your head. Curve of the head. There we go. Now push back into it, grow taller. Get a little resistance into the ring. Because your head's going backwards. The neck should feel a little longer as we grow taller here. Maybe the chin drops, but everything is going back. Hold here, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it here. We're going to do that a couple more times, and then we're going to do a few neck rolls. So help out a little bit. All right, my hair's slidey today, so just make sure it's not on your neck bones, but it's on the base, it's on your skull. All right, press head back, grow taller, relax the shoulders as much as you can while the arms are up, and push back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Everything gets noodly in between. And one more time, push back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let that go. And drop to one ear to the side. And now gently float it to the back. This should help with this head tilt to the back. Just one ear and go back the other side. And one more. Like little half circles here. One more, each direction. And now up and over. So from one ear to the ear to shoulder, the other shoulder, up and over. Like thinking about the rainbow now going from shoulder to shoulder. Up and over. It's usually a side that feels a little better than the other. Inhale up and over. Up and over. Last one. Up and over. Back through the middle. Let's just look side to side. So grow taller and let the chin drop a little bit. Have that same feeling of the head pressing back as you look side to side. So the head is pulling back over the shoulders as you look side to side. All right, through the middle, pick up that ring, reach up and overhead. Bend the arms behind you. Give yourself a little squeeze, and then up and over, roll down. Put your head through the circle. Now let it drop and stretch as you go down to the mat. So two choices here. You can put your mat flat on the ground, or you can put it on the handle side up and push down. Using the belly to push the ring down. As the belly goes up, the arms go down. One more like that. And pick your ring up. Up and over. Pull it apart. Open the shoulders. Let that head and neck relax. A little bit here. And then up and over one more time. Nod the chin like you're following the circle with your nose. Push it down to its handle. And push down. Let the arms be relaxed here. As the belly goes up, the ring gets smaller. One more press like this. Pick up the ring. Last one, up and over. Again, notice if there's tension in the neck when you come back up, so let the head be gently pressing back and reach over. So your ears are in between your biceps. Inhale up to come. Inhale taller and over. All right, through the middle. A couple plies, and then we'll do some lunges and slides. So keeping the elbows in, just press on that ring. Widen the collarbones as the shoulders come together. You're not actually going to come together, but imagine that they're energetically coming together. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. As energetically as anything can in the morning. All right, press and hold here. Lower and lift the heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Press that ring, stand up tall, come to parallel. Reach up through the toes, and bend one knee. A little run here. Keep that little press on the ring. Neck grows long. Still imagine that you're pushing that head backwards a little bit, and broaden the collarbones. And 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6. Up on your toes, down on one heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it, breath down, up and over, reach parallel. Roll down here, rolling down, bring the handle to the mat. And drop the chin, squeeze the belly. And back up. Remove the scarf, that didn't last long. Up and over. Come to second position here. Right here in front. We're going to plie. Widen the collarbones again. And the arms come together. For 8 and 7. As the legs widen, the arms narrow a little bit. 4. Notice the toes. Are they relaxed, or are they gripping, or are they flipping up off the mat? Can they just be evenly pressing into the mat? Last one. Press. We're going to slide to one side. Just stretch that leg. Come back to the middle, slide to the other side. Stretch that leg. Back to the middle and stand up. Repeat that a few times and add the arms. So press the arms forward. Slide to one side. Through the middle, slide to the other side. Feel nice stretch to the back of the leg and stand up. Press and lower and slide and slide and reverse the directions. Press and lower, slide one way, keeping those feet into the mat. Heels are down, and 2 more this opposite way. Slide and slide, and through the middle. Last one. Feel the weight evenly in the feet. And through the middle. Open up and rotate into the saw with the ring. Roll down 1 vertebra at a time until that ring touches the floor, and then use the belly. Put a little pressure on that ring. Breathe big here. Exhale. Come back to the middle. Switch sides. Rotate and nod and curl. Zip the belly. And back through the middle. 1 more each side. Rolling down. Really feel the stretch upward here as the belly goes up and the back stretches in the low back. Not so much the up in the shoulders, but the stretch in the low curve of the low back. All right, so you're going to turn and face that ring. Right. Parallel. Feet are parallel. Little presses up and down. Just imagine you're lowering those hips straight in between the legs. So there's no forward motion, no backward motion. Just a little lower. pressing away with the heel. Press away with the heel. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Press and hold here. Bend and straighten those arms for 4 and 3. Keep that knee tracking right over the toes, and 2 and 1. Press and reach through that ring. Looking right over the top of the ring. Lower and lift that leg and back for 4 and 3 and 2. Oh, wobbly this morning. And 1. We're going to pulse on that ring 4 times for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come back through the middle. Give yourself a little center. Even everything out. And then turn, face the other way. So just lowering those hips right in between the legs. So we're not lunging forward or feeling ourselves press back too much. Just nice and easy, lower and lift. 4 more here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Gonna go down and hold and bend the elbows for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Look up right over the top of that ring. Lower and lift that back leg. Squeeze the glute for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Press on that ring. Hold that leg out, or you can put the toe down right here and squeeze the glute for 4 and squeeze the ring for 3. Squeeze everything. 2 and 1, and breathe. Come back through the middle. Shake it all out. I'm going to put the ring down between the ankles. Do a little bit of standing glute work. Take these things off. I'm warmed up now. Okay, if you like to use your roller as like a bar, you're welcome to do that. And put that ring above the ankles, below the calves. So it's not on it's on your bones, it's not on your joints. Feet are parallel here. So now this is going to want to crunch up, that leg that's in the air. So think nice and long and tall. This can be ever so slightly in front of you. And hold up this other arm like you have a big balloon under your armpits. And pulse that ring in by squeezing that glute. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Press and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Grow taller. 4 and 3 and 2. This work should be coming from the glute and then the inner thigh. Press and hold for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last set. Push in. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Remember the balloons under the armpit. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it pressed in. Turn that leg out ever so slightly. So now the hips are rotated a little bit. You're just going to point and flex this foot down here while you're holding that ring in for 12, 11, and 10. Grow taller, stand taller on this left leg, standing leg. And 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And through the middle, switch sides. Come to the other side. Pulsing it in here. Big balloon under the armpit. 4 and 3. Remember, both feet are parallel. And 2. Kneecaps are forward. 1. Press and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that glute. And in for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Press and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And repeat for 4 and 3 Hear the little creaky sound of this ring in 2. little creak. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, turn that leg out just a little bit. Point and flex that foot. Keep that ring squeezed in. Grow taller through that leg. Point and flex. 11 and 10. You got these ribs going over the hips. 4 more. 4 and 3. Big balloons under the armpit. 2 and 1. And back through the middle. You remove that ring. We're going to roll down. Take a little plank here. Little plank and four-legged. But you're going to leave this in front of you. So I want you to have the roller where you'll roll to. So inhale up. Look up between your fingertips here. Fill up with the ribs, fill up everything, and then nod and curl down one at a time. Really feel everything slowly descend. Bend and straighten the knees here 3 times for 3, 2. Drop the head, make the head heavy, and then walk out to a four-legged position. Little thing there. Okay, four-legged position. Don't need the roller quite yet. Tap the toes. Stick the tailbone out. Stick the tail out here. Notice that's your extension. Tuck the tailbone, and notice that's your imprint. So there's 2: imprint, curl, or extension. So find that nice middle, right in between the 2. Tuck those toes into the ground. Look just past your roller, past your fingertips. Press the knees off. Inhale here, and keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 2 more like this. Press the shoulders down the back. Press the floor away. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Inhale fully, exhale, press the floor away. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back on your heels. Now bring your hands to that roller. So you're hovering about 6 inches off the ground because of the roller. Inhale fully, exhale, bring that roller to you. Roll it up. You can even bring it all the way up into this little extension here. Press into it. Exhale, nod the chin. Roll it back down. And roll it up to find this nice extended position here. If this is a strain on the shoulders, give you an option here as you go down. You can put your elbows and your forearms onto the roller. Roll out this way. And give yourself a stretch right here. Take some of the weight out of the end of the arms. And roll it back up. Oh, just one more like this. Rolling down. Either using your hands or using your forearms to roll out. Roll and stretch. And zip the belly. And roll back up. And let's come back down to seated. That roller about feet about roller distance apart. Get your roller right here. Now activate those legs so they feel stretched through the back, and you can feel yourself on your sits bones. Inhale and twist. Let the spine move the roller. So notice the temptation to move the big stick and let the spine move it and then move it to the other side. So inhale to twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and return. Other way. Inhale, sniff and twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back through the middle. Inhale, sit, and twist. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back through the middle. Spine stretch forward, using this roller as your guide that we're stretching from the spine, not from the hamstrings. So reach and stretch. It's almost like you could put it at the end of your toes. Reach and stretch. And then restack your spine. Bring those shoulder blades in and sit back up. So I'll do this to the side also. So we're sitting up nice and tall. The arms are soft and nodding the chin and reaching forward. So I'm thinking about peeling my spine away from the wall, and my belly button is super tight and engaged and lifted up under my rib cage, and I'm reaching through my armpits, and then I pull those shoulders back and I restack the spine. We've got one more like that. So when you pull the shoulders back, you might feel a little pull on that roller. So one more time. Sit up nice and tall. Nod the chin, and then like you're sliding this roller across the table. Reach and stretch. Inhale, nice and big. And exhale. Pull those shoulders back and restack. You're going to twist. Lift up high. So imagine now you're holding this, and the work of the shoulders coming down and back or coming together is what's holding this roller up. And then you're nodding and curling and reaching it for the leg. Let's find that nice twist here. Inhale, and then back up. And switch to the other side. And nod and curl here. Nod and curl, reach. And that roller reaches for your leg. Let everything separate. Let the shoulders glide. And then bring them back in. And up. One more each side. Rotating those ribs over the hips. Notice if that leg wants to go with it. So keep that leg pulled back. And nod and curl. Reach. Reach. And back up. Other side. Arms are probably getting a little tired here too. A little bit of arm work, a little bit of resistance work. Nod and curl. I'm going to leave that roller right here. Put it long ways. Put your legs right around it. But the legs don't have to hold all of it. Just use it as the end. So go ahead, bring your hands to the sides of the mat, fingers pointing out. Hug onto that roller with your calves and ankles. Inhale fully, and then press up. Looking up, reverse plank here. Inhale at the top, exhale, float that tailbone right back down. Spine is still nice and straight. And come back up to sitting. Restack yourself. Open the shoulders, open the collarbones. Inhale, exhale, press into the mat. And look to the ceiling, press the mat away. Inhale here, exhale, lower back down. And we've got one more like that. We go into our roll downs with our roller. And press into the mat with your hands and lift the hips. And back down. Okay. Picking up that roller one more time. Stretch the low back here for your roll down. Inhale and then exhale. Put the spine on the mat. One vertebra at a time. Up and over. I'm just feeling every bone. Oh dear, I lost my roller. Okay. I'm not going to go get it right now. I can use my ring instead, but you can use your roller. Inhale. Nod and curl. Rolling. Peeling up one vertebra at a time. So if you're using the roller, you're pressing gently into the roller as you come up and over. And repeat, sit up nice and tall. I'm going to pull the ring apart or press it in. Those are two options. If you're using the roller, you're pressing in. So you'll press it in and up and overhead. Inhale, exhale. Heel the spine. Now think about the legs being heavy here. The legs are heavy, the low belly is doing the work. And stretch over. Then you're gonna come halfway down here. So if you're still using that roller, you're just pressing gently with the heels of your hands. And come halfway down. Lots of low belly. You can also bend your knees here. Feels more comfortable. You're gonna drive to one direction and then twist to the other. I say drive because I'm holding the wheel. I'm holding the circle, but you're holding the roller because my roller's rolled away from me. And circle. One more each side. And twisting. We're holding this low curve. Lots of low belly. Collarbones are still open and wide. And now roll all the way down. Okay. I'm coming into single leg circles here. I'm going to change my camera real quick. Also gets me out of the way of that plant. Okay. My furniture. Okay. Leg circles. All right. Let's start on the left leg. Nice and long. The right leg can be bent here if that feels most comfortable for flexibility, or split down to the floor. We keep that foot nice and relaxed. Open those collarbones, press fingertips into the mat. Feel the back of the armpits on the mat too. Inhale as you cross that leg. Exhale down, around, and up. Really keep the back of the pelvis on that right side. Into the mat. Exhale down, around, and up. One more. Inhale. Exhale down, around, and up. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale down, around, and up. Inhale. Exhale down, around, and up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale down, around, and up. Bend that knee. We'll lower it down. Switch sides. And a nice stretch to the back of the leg. Level the pelvis. So notice if it wants to tuck here. Keep back of the pelvis heavy. Inhale across. Exhale down, around, and up. Inhale across. Exhale down, around, and up. Inhale across. Exhale down, around, and up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale down, around, and up. Reverse it. Inhale, open. Exhale down, around, and up. Try to keep this pelvic, top front of the pelvis nice and level. Inhale out. Exhale down, around, and up. Give yourself a little hug here. You can bring that other one up too. So coming into hundreds, bring that roller back here. Hold on to your roller. Gives you a nice midline stretch. You can straighten your legs too. So find the spot. If you want to straighten your legs, your roller is probably going to be beneath your knees. So it just takes a little glide ear. All right. Coming into hundreds. Inhale, pulley. Exhale, nod and curl. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. These inhales can be nice and smooth. Someone asked me this recently, and you already know this, but inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. You can be imprinted here. Back can be flat against the mat. As you want to challenge your neutral spine, you can start to lower the tailbone a little bit and make it nice and heavy. You might have a little mouse house here. And then straighten the legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost done. Imagine hauling out the armpits. 20 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach through those fingertips. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend those knees and relax. Give yourself a little hug. Roller to the side. Coming up into single leg stretch. So single leg stretch actually starts up from a rolling like a ball position. So if you're holding it right here, you're rolling down back to the tips of your shoulder blades and stretching one leg. So there we go. Nice and flat and imprinted for 8 and 7 and 6. I'm looking right in the direction of my flexion. I'm guiding this knee right over the hip bone. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hug. Big hug. Head and neck down. Look side to side. Release the head and neck. Coming into double leg stretch. Imprinting the spine completely means you're going to be tucked and feel flattened out against the mat. Your knees might come a little closer to you. So if you choose to imprint this, keep it as the legs extend. The legs might not go as high because when we're imprinted, it gets very hard to lower our legs down that way. So staying kind of high here for 6 and 5. Using the belly to pull the legs in. And 3. I'm still looking in the direction of this forward flexion, looking towards my belly button. Last one. And give yourself a hug. Straighten those legs. Flatten the hands on the mat. Flatten the backs of the arms on the armpits. Reach up through the heels. And zip the belly, and you're trying to poke a little hole, touch the ceiling with your toes, and poking up for 6 and 5 and 4. Keep those legs working together. 3. Usually one wants to lead. 2 and 1. Now lift and lower. Inhale down. Exhale up. You can add flexion to this and look up in the direction. You might find it increases your low belly, like work energy, which is great. If the head and neck are down, I find that it increases this upper thoracic spine. Like I have to really keep this connected to the mat. 2 more. 2 and 1. And give yourself a hug. Pick up your ring here for fun. Hold that ring up straight to the ceiling. You're going to scissor and pass the ring. So inhale, exhale to begin. Time to curl up, drop one leg, and pass the ring. And pass, and pass, and pass, and pass, and pass. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. So you're going to do it the other direction, which feels a little weird. You're going to pass it down and around, and down, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. Put that ring away. Now float those feet down. I want you to keep this long feeling with this leg up. So this curl is a long feeling rather than a crunch feeling. I'm bringing the armpit to the knee. The hands are behind the head and the elbows are slightly lifted. So my left leg's in the air. I'm really rolling kind of to my left side, reaching, increasing the length on my right side, even though I'm rotating. So inhale fully and exhale, rotate. It's like the armpit is getting further away from the right hip and the work is on that left side and down. So this might feel different than our normal crunches. There we go. 4 more like this for 4. And 3. Trying to extend nice and long. And 2. And 1. We're going to press up and hold. pulsing up here for 8, 7, 6. You get a pulse, and still this right leg is pushing down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switch sides. Still thinking lots of length and rotation, and then the curl is the last thing that happens. Inhale fully, exhale, start to rotate, reaching that armpit for that knee, and the curl on the right side for 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. Keep pushing this knee away. This knee is staying nice and in position. 2, and 1. And you're going to pulse it up here for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You should feel that high here. Let's come into our bridging, and let's use our roller today. So roller goes under the feet, and if this doesn't work for you, we don't have to do it. And when I say doesn't work, I mean sometimes our hamstrings are talking to us, or if it puts a lot of stress on the ankles, and we'll roll our ankles, but find a nice stable position at the feet. So make sure that you're resting as much on the full muscles of the feet and the bones of the feet, rather than just the heels or just the toes. So hands to the mat. Inhale fully, exhale. Glue your body to the back of the mat. Feel the whole body imprint, and then lift up. Reach nice and long. Good place to pay attention to your feet on the roller. So feel the heels heavy, feel the arches, feel the sides of the feet. Maybe even the ball of the big toe. You might start to feel that on the roller. Roll it into you for 8, 7, 6, 5. Little squeezes. 4. Your hamstring squeeze. 2, 1. Bring it in and hold. Roll down. So as you come down, nice and slow, get a nice stretch in the back. Coming up next time, we're going to march it left and right. Imprint the whole belly, imprint the whole back, and then peel and lift. Reaching up overhead. So before you start to march, you have to stabilize one side. So reach, stabilize, march, and then put it back down. And that little movement in the roller is going to make all these muscles fire up a little harder here. Rolling, marching. 1 more each side. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Put tension in the neck and shoulders to move our legs and roll down. Straighten those legs. Give yourself some little ankle circles here. You're going to do one more set of bridges on the roller. We'll stretch, and this will be an oblique set. So you'll be rolling down on one side and coming back up. You can follow me. Follow along. Inhale fully, exhale, imprint and lift. Press into those feet. Nice. And now you're going to drop one hip and roll down. Level through the middle, and then peel it back up. Drop the other hip like you're just going to put that left side down, and then roll back down. And level it out through the middle. And roll back up. And drop the hip, roll down. Level through the middle. And roll back up. And drop the hip and roll down. And level through the middle. And roll back up. Stay up here. Let's press and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Relax the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. And rolling back down. Woo. Grab your ring for some stretching. Put the foot into the ring. Oh, yeah. Oh, hamstrings. Okay. Bend and straighten right here. A hamstring stretch. 3, and 2, and 1. Point and flex here. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And feel that lengthen the back of the knee. So this can be a little lower too. And you can even, if that feels better, to put the handle of the ring on your heel, you can put that there too. We're going to cross the midline first. So I'm going away from you here. Cross and find the stretches here. So this is a hip stretch. When the leg feels lower, it feels more in the hip. When the leg is higher, it starts to feel more hamstring. And then a little IT band here. Use your breath to move it back up and then open out to the side. Inner thigh stretches here. And breathe into those stretching muscles. Inhale, bring it right back to the middle. Take a last stretch here. Remove the ring, open that leg out and down and around, and switch sides. All right, find a nice stretch from the back of the knee and the hamstring here. And if that leg is lower, a little lower than 90 degrees, that's totally cool. Bend and straighten right here. Reach through that heel. And, oh, I lied. We're going to cross first. So cross your midline. Pay attention to the sensation. Pay attention to where your body is still touching the mat. Use your breath to move that leg back up. Inhale. And then open out to the side. And stretch that inner thigh. And inhale, bring it right back to the middle. Take a last stretch here. Reach through that heel. Really lengthen through the back of the leg. And when you're ready, remove that ring. Circle that leg out and down and around. And push your roller away here. Come to face down with the roller. I'm sorry, the ring. They both start with R, so yeah, I could say either one. And bring that ring right in front of you. Put one hand in the middle of the ring and then bend the opposite leg. So my left hand is on the ring. My right hand is holding my ankle, or rather the arch of my foot. Keep the ears in line with the bicep here, so neck is nice and long. And then pull, stretch the quadricep here. Pull that heel to the glute and press the hip bones into the mat. Hip bones to the mat. Press and hold here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to do that 2 more times, these active stretches. So press into the ring, press hip bones into the mat, pull the heel to the glute. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Inhale fully, last one. Exhale, press into that ring. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stretch that leg nice and long and switch sides. right, pressing hand into foot, foot into hand. Pull the heel towards your glutes and press and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 2 more times. Press and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And press and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, hold on to that ring here. Nice and wide. So if your handles are on the steering wheel, they're like 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Reach up through your legs and now activate those feet. Really flex and straighten those legs and little pulses here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little flutters, rather, I should say. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press into that ring. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up between your elbows. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the feet now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. I put that ring down. Reach through the left arm. Reach it nice and long. And reach opposite direction. Reach and reach. And put it down. Reach opposite arm and leg again. Reach. And down. One more each side. Reach. And lower. And reach. And lower. And lifting head, neck, and chest right here. Really pressing everything into the mat. Ribs are heavy, so we're not super high here. I'm not trying to lift up super high. Ribs are heavy, and now just the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can broaden them to the width of the mat if you need to take some tension out of the neck. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. I separated the body there. But let's reintegrate it and put it back together nice in the way it likes to work. Separate right arm, left leg, lift nice and high. And back down. Left arm, left leg. Notice the feeling of that hip bone maybe on the mat. Front of the pelvis on the mat. Lift, opposite arm, opposite leg. And back down. Opposite arm. And take a break. Bring your arms under your armpits and take a child's pose here. Walk your hands to one side of the mat for a lateral stretch here. Side stretch. Get on one side. And let's go to the other side of the mat. All right, coming back up. Let's come to your side. Quick little booty series. Nice long legs since we're nice and stretched out after that downward facing work. So you're going to lead with your heel. Just lead it up, point the toe down. Leading up and pointing down. And leading up and pointing down. We got 3 more. Leading up, pointing down. Leading up and pointing down. We're going to reverse it. Point up, lead with the heel down. Point up, lead with the heel down. Point up, lead with the heel down. A lot of booty work here. Point up, lead with the heel down. One more, point, up, lead with the heel down. Point that leg like it's straight out, little circles for 8, 7, 6. Really push that bottom leg into the mat. Lots of energy. 3, 2, 1, and reverse it. Reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to float that leg by bending it or reaching it up and float it down. Get 3 in each direction, up and down. Last one, this way and down. Now reverse it. So with reversing it, we're thinking up and down and straighten. So really zip the belly here. These hips stay nice and level, and bend and straighten. And float it up and bend and straighten. And that's it for that side. So bend your knees. It's like you're sitting on a chair. Bring your palms right in front of you. So now you're sitting on a chair with your hands straight in front of you. All right, so your shoulders are level, and then I want you to peel and rotate, and nice and slow, open the chest. I did this the other day, and I thought it felt really nice. So then you circle this arm up and around here, and now peel this arm slowly across the chest. Circle the arm up and around. And one more. So you should be relaxing this glute that was just working up and rotating this arm around. So come all the way open, and then slowly move the back of your pelvis to the mat. Across that leg. And then we'll do the other side. So you can do this as a curtsy, or you can do this as a figure 4. So figure 4 might give you more in the glute here. Knees to knees might stretch more of the hip. Give you another few seconds here and we'll switch sides. Find the stretch that feels needed in your body here. And then rock up and down to the other side. A long-legged series. So feel this bottom leg nice and long. Make sure the bottom leg's not creased and like hip flexor-y. Make it nice and long and straight. And you're going to lift with the heel and lower with the toe here for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And now you're going to reverse it. Lift with the toe, lay down with the heel. Lift with the toe, lay down with the heel. Lift with the toe, lay down with the heel. Lots of back booty, toe and heel. 3 more. Toe and heel. And toe and heel. Press it all the way out so it's like just right underneath your hip. So it's not like so high that you're crunching this leg. Hip and side is nice and long. Little circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse it. Circle forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee. Give a nice straight kick and down. Bend the knee. Kick up and down. Bend the knee. Kick up and down. Now reverse it. So this reverse, you have to lift up with the leg using the core and down. So lift up and down. One more like that. Lift up and down. Bend both knees. Bring your arms right here in front of you. And then slowly peel. Rotate the spine. Circle that arm up and overhead. Just don't have any room on either side today. And repeat. All my toys and my toys and plants. And circle up. And around. And open. And circle up. And around. And now as you open, stay here And gently roll the back of your pelvis to the mat. And then cross that leg over, either knee to knee, and that might be in your hip, or figure four. And that might be more in the glute. Both might be necessary. And we'll hold it here for a few more seconds and then take our little spine twist and be done. Alright, so rolling it up. Let's cross the legs like we were. So you got a foot in front and a hand here. Keeping that this hip down and look over your shoulder. And twist to the other side, switch sides. I added a few plants back here. I think that's why I ran out of room, because there was one of my plants that didn't look very happy, but the other ones were looking pretty good. So I thought if I put them all together, then maybe the sadder one would look better. Because they're supposed to do that, right? When they're together, they do better. So we'll see. We're hoping one makes a little bit of a comeback. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day. You're welcome.